Hey everyone, hope you're having a great weekend. It's Sunday for me in the evening, and I just got done doing research on the rumors that have been spreading about Jared Leisek from AWP. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to make this video or not. I was really disappointed to even heard the beginning of the information when I did. However, I have survivors close to me in my life, and I think when this sort of thing happens, awareness is what's most important and the truth being out there. So I'm just going to take you on the journey of the information I've found as I tried to draw my own conclusion as to whether or not I believed it to be true. And that's what I'll show you, and you can make your own conclusion. These are all speculations and my opinions for educational or entertainment purposes only. And here we go. So the first thing that was brought to my attention was Ickmel's, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, his video about it. And I think he was the one that broke it, and everyone was talking about it. And you can go to his channel, the video is there. In that video, it mentions the sister that's making the accusations, which I think there's a cousin and a sister. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. So my next step was to go to her Facebook, and she has most of, if not all, I'm not friends with her post public, and it says, "I feel like I'm living with a target on my back, but I'm used to it. Been standing up for what's right my whole life, while others are put on pedestals for doing harm to others. I appreciate the person that is standing up for what's right, as well as I hope this will protect innocent children. We weren't protected, but we're trying to help others. And in case you're not aware, yes, this is my brother. Changed my name to my real name on Facebook a couple months ago, so it'd be easier to get a hold of due to this." So I clicked on the images, and this says State of Utah versus Jared Leisek, and I end up finding the actual direct links later on. So then I came to these Reddit posts, which have Adventures with Purpose tagged, and it says, "I think it's important to mention that this raises a massive safeguarding issue with AWP. Through AWP, Jared and everyone working within AWP has access to a position of trust over grieving vulnerable families who are going through the worst moments of their lives. They have access to young children who are frightened and hurting. If there is any evidence that he did it, whether it's enough for a court to convict him or not, he should be immediately removed from that position for the safety of every family who has or will work with AWP. You just cannot take chances on this SH when it comes to potential predators and deeply vulnerable persons in crisis." And you can read the responses if you choose to. Just press pause. So here's his sister. She says, "I got an order today to deliver to Jared on the outskirts of Redmond, Oregon. Delivery instructions said go through Green Gate and go to the house. When I pulled up to the electric gate, it started closing, so I parked and got out of my vehicle with the order as I saw a man in the distance walking up the driveway. It was my older brother, who started screaming, 'F you, Jessica.' No, Jared, you can't F me anymore, you psycho piece of SH. You knew who had your order and was driving all the way out there. Don't be mad at me for supporting people who want to put you away. Be mad at yourself for the things you have done to others. I might have been the first one you SA'd, but I was far from the last. You're not a hero like others may think. You're a narcissistic piece of SH that's about to go down for your own actions. I'm not afraid of you like others are. You can't brainwash me like you have done to others. You made your bed, and now it's time for you to toss and turn and lose some sleep over your actions, over your own actions. It's only a matter of time that the truth is revealed. Thanks for showing your face today. Now we know where to send the police." And you can see the Me Too movement, and Me Too is hashtagged. And she says, "The first message I received this morning was from the son of the first adult that R-ed me. It seems as if the family is getting scared, and they are now trying to slander me and scare me into keeping my mouth shut. Again, it's not going to work. Our family is sick, and I'm not a kid that you can throw to the wolves anymore. I'm a wolf now, and I will not back down." And in this one, she says, "If you have been essayed by Leisek or Juas, you are not alone. Utah has lifted their statute of limitations. Time to speak up. We come from a family that will protect the perpetrators and lift them up on pedestals while shunning the victims. It stops now. So then I went to Reddit, and after DuckDuckGoing about it and the name and trying to find the indictment, and it says on Reddit, it is official. Jared Leisek of AWP has been indicted by the state of Utah on 2 counts of filed 11/3/22. The plaintiff, Jared's cousin, is active on Reddit. They repeatedly shared they were assaulted and nobody listened. While telling their story, they were harassed by Jared's alt accounts, and to make matters worse, subs silenced any mention of it. Their comments were deleted while Jared's remained. I understand it wasn't proven, but anyone could have picked up on his sliminess. Jared is a serial con man and admits as much in the bio on his homepage. None of this has come out of left field. Check out Ikmel's the video I mentioned in the beginning. So here it says it is official. Jared has been indicted by the state of Utah on 2 counts. If you'd like to verify the screenshots of the court documents, you will have to pay $5 to the Utah court site to view the documents. It charges you $5 up front and then will deduct 30 cents for each search you do. And then it shares the links. He has a summons to appear in court the morning of November 30th. These are first-degree state felonies. And then the documents. The victim/survivors listed in the court documents has confirmed in this thread that she is the same person. And I can't see the rest of that one. I didn't click it yet. But so I clicked those 3 links, and I don't know if they must have just been the summons. And it didn't charge me, so I'm not sure what the difference is between that and the Gov link above there that they say will charge you, but I didn't get charged, and I'm going to show what I found by clicking those links. So this is the original view of the document, so I'm going to go ahead and zoom in because it's so hard to read. It's so small. It's pretty graphic. It's 2 counts of R of a child, and one was in October of 92 and the other was January of 92. And they're both a first-degree felony, and he is the defendant, and it's a mandatory appearance. Trigger warning, because this form is definitely the most graphic, and I don't even know how many censor blocks I'm going to have to use to actually show it. But it says statement of probable cause. The defendant and the victim are cousins. In 1992, the victim was between 9 and 10 years old. The defendant is 7 years older than the victim. Just before November 1st, 1992, the victim lived in a frame, which is located in Sanpete County. About this time, the defendant and the victim were in the victim's bedroom when the defendant pinned the victim to the ground, pulled her underwear down, and put his in her. During another incident that same year, the defendant and victim were at their grandparents' house in Manti when the defendant laid on top of the victim and put his in her. Information was obtained from the following witnesses: Detective Corey Devin Krebs. Jesus. Now I know everyone is innocent until proven guilty, so I am keeping that in mind, but this is very disturbing. So the Sun has reported on it, and I know the Sun, take it or leave it, but chilling details about dark past of Adventures with Purpose founder Jared Leisek, who is charged with child R. A founding member of the Adventures with Purpose, the volunteer dive group that gained national attention after they found missing teen Kylie Radney's body, was charged with 2 counts of child R. Man, they don't put any trigger warning and just straight up use the R word. Jared Leisek allegedly R'd a relative twice in 1992 when the victim, who is 7 years younger, was between 9 and 10 years old, according to the criminal complaint obtained by the U.S. Sun. The alleged incidents happened in the victim's bedroom and in their family member's house in Utah, according to court documents, which contains explicit details. The criminal charges were filed Friday in Sanpete County Court in Utah. Adventures with Purpose didn't return the U.S. Sun's email request for comment unless it couldn't immediately be reached. AWP is an Oregon-based volunteer diving search team that's most known for their finding missing teen Rodney's truck and body submerged in water at the end of August, which broke the case open. Adventures with Purpose. AWP made headlines after finding Rodney's remains following a frantic search for the teen who mysteriously vanished in August after a wild party in the woods near a campsite in Truckee, California. Initial law enforcement searches missed Rodney's car and body in the water before they were ultimately found by AWP. Leisek started the group in 2019, but it's unclear if he's still actively involved. Social media users began questioning where Leisek was in September after he wasn't seen during the group's major breakthrough in Rodney's case. Wow, I didn't know people were questioning where he was. I thought Doug was just starting his own channel and company. So there's that. I really think they need to make a statement, but probably won't if it's all true. It's not good. And I'm praying for the survivors. Pretty disappointing and disturbing. And goes to show you can think one thing of someone or something and be totally uninformed or misled. Let me know what you guys think. Hope you have a great night. Talk to you later.